Danger. 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 Danger.
Jesus said, "Devil, it is..." Simon the Rock Peter, the brawler, and the fisherman turned fisher of men writes, "Beloved, do not think it strange concerning the fiery trial which is to try you, as though some strange thing happened to you, but rejoice to the extent that you partake of Christ's sufferings, that when his glory is revealed, you may also be glad with exceeding joy if you are reproached for the name of Christ. Blessed are you, for the Spirit of glory and of God rests upon you. On their part, he is blasphemed, but on your part, he is glorified. But let none of you suffer as a murderer, a thief, an evildoer, or as a busybody in other people's matters. Yet if anyone suffers as a Christian, let him not be ashamed, but let him glorify God in this matter. You are a dangerous man when you put Christ first, when you suffer for Christ's sake, when you fight the devil's power and temptations and toilings in your life and your heart and your marriage and family and church. When you suffer for Christ's sake, when you fight the devil's power and temptations and toilings in your life and heart and marriage and family and church. The book of James writes, "Therefore submit to God, resist the devil and he will flee from you. Resist the devil and he will flee from you. Draw near to God and he will draw near to you. Cleanse your hands, you sinners. Purify your hearts, you double-minded. Lament and mourn and weep. Let your laughter be turned to mourning and your joy to gloom. Humble yourselves in the sight of the Lord, and he will lift you up." You hear that, oh man of God? Wipe that smile off your face. You're in the ring. There's a lion, a dragon, a snake, a tempter, an evil fallen angel whom you, by yourself, would be utterly destroyed by. You're in the ring with that devil, but you are not alone. When God is on your side and when you draw near to him and you abide in him and his word and your Christ and his Spirit, you are a danger. Suddenly that lion is a kitten. Suddenly that snake is a worm. Suddenly that dragon is a fly. You're dangerous if the Spirit of God lives in you. Believe you me, when you stand up and do God's work, a target is painted on your head and your family and your marriage and your faith, and the devil will come after you hard. Resist the devil and he'll flee from you. Cleanse your hands, purify your heart, set your mind on Christ, and the devil will flee from you, because he knows the danger you possess. He knows the danger that lives in your heart. He knows the danger you worship God. Let me tell you a story. In 1 Samuel 13 and 14, the Philistines come up against King Saul and Israel. 30,000 chariots, 6,000 horsemen, and warriors like sand on the seashore coming up against Israel. Verse 6 of chapter 13 says, "When the men of Israel saw that they were in danger, for the people were distressed, then the people hid in caves, in thickets, in rocks, in holes, and in pits. But one man was not willing to hide in a cave, Jonathan, the son of King Saul, the prince, like a brave warrior. Jonathan, without telling the king or the people what he meant to do, bringing only his armor bearer, marched toward the enemy. One man who spat in the face of fear, and then, across a gorge, 20 of the enemy taunted him, telling them to come, and Jonathan obliged. He climbed up to face them, and they fell like dead men before him. The armor bearer then slew them on the ground, and the great fear swept across the enemy, and the earth shook, and the enemy took up their swords against each other, and the battle was won for the Israelites, because one man was willing to fight. One man said,